Hello and welcome to another one of my vlogs. As you can probably see, I'm already down at Tees Parage, having done approximately 10 kilometres. You might wonder where I'm going today. Well, so do I. I'm just going out for a ride and take whichever route I fancy. The only decision I made when I left home was to go south. So we're down at the barrage now, and I think I'll go and make my way to Sima. Let's get on our way now. Onto the cycle tracks, up to and through Ingleby Barrack, to emerge into the countryside for the long ascent up to Sima. As you can probably see, there's only a lucky days to go, turning off the three-armed giant, and no sounds of encouragement, no shouts of woo woo. It must be too early for them. Just saying, hey, whatever man. And here we are on the last short steepish climb into Sima Green. I've reached the village of Sima now, at the top of the hill, and there's three routes that I can take from here. All are downhill, of course. I could go to Hutton Rugby, or I could go to Tame Bridge and then on to Stokesley. However, I've decided that since Tanton Bridge has just been widened, I'd go and have a look and see how that is, and then carry on to Great Ayton. And here we are arriving at Tanton Bridge. Just widened to allow two cars to go across the bridge at once, with its nice red sandstone on one side, grey on the other. Hopefully they'll soon weather down to the same colour. And straight ahead of us is Rosebery Topping, sometimes known as the Matterhorn of the Cleveland Hills. This is Great Ayton we're entering, and I'll have a quick stop just round the corner at Low Green. We've arrived at Great Ayton via the back road. The main road is just over the other side of the beck. It's quiet at the moment, but I'm sure later today, because of the sunshine, there'll be many families here enjoying a picnic. Great Ayton is a pretty little village with the beck running alongside the main street. Numerous ducks and that on there, but most of them seem to be asleep this morning. Well worth a visit, but that's not the only reason to visit, as we'll soon see. At the other end of the village is High Green, with its statue of Captain Cook. The village falls on the Captain Cook route, which runs from Middlesbrough all the way to Whitby. Well worth a visit. I thought I'd stop here and just show you the herd of deer that is in the field. I believe they're reared for the venison trade, but I'm sure many cyclists just pass here without even noticing them. At the top of this rise, I've got a decision to make. In Easby Hamlet, we have a choice to make. Either we can go directly to Ingleby Greenow, or we can take the longer route, a circular route, back to Ingleby Greenow. Now, which will I take? It's a beautiful morning, there's not much traffic around. I think I'll take the longer route. If we bear left at this junction here, we'd go to Kildale and be into the Cleveland Hills and the North York Moors properly. But we're turning right here to go along the foot of the Cleveland Hill escarpment. Battersby is another attractive village. It has several walking routes running through it, and it's certainly worth paying a visit. The road through it is always quiet, but there's a ford here. Today it's dry, sometimes it's quite deep in water. Luckily you can always go round the side. At the bottom of this newly resurfaced descent into Ingleby Green now, I'll have to make another decision. Do I go straight ahead and back to Easby and follow my own tracks back, or turn down to the left? I think I'll go left. I don't like following my own tracks. You can see the Dudley Arms straight ahead. It's soon to open a cafe for walkers and cyclists. I'm sure we'll be back there once that's done. So let's turn left here, make our way to Great Broughton, and then maybe to Kirby. And we'll see then where we go from there. At the Great Broughton crossroads, we go straight across to make our way to Kirby. Great Broughton is another lovely village situated just at the bottom of the Cleveland Hills. It's on the main road from Middlesbrough to Helmsley, and if you continue up this road you'll do a claybank climb to go over the ridge that you can just see ahead. Now in Kirkby I have another choice. No point going to the left here as that's a dead end. So we could go down to the right to Stokesley, past the church with the cockerel spire, and then on the main road to Hutton Rugby. Or we could go along the country road to Carlton and Cleveland, and then onto Faceby and back to near Hutton Rugby. Yeah, let's go that way. It's longer and it's nicer. The view of the hills today is absolutely fantastic. These are the start of the Cleveland Hills and North York Moors. This is the Blackwell, and I've stopped here in Carlton and Cleveland to show you the winged wheel for the CTC is here, which recognised this pub as a place where CTC members were welcome. As you can probably see, Carlton and Cleveland is built on a hill. We're going to Faceby, so we'll be following the road round to the right here, but if you go straight ahead it's the infamous Carlton Bank climb. Quite steep with 25% parked, but at the top there's the Lord Stone's Cafe. Makes it all worthwhile. Here's another view of the top of Carlton Moor with one or two paragliders around today. When I draw back, the ridge line that you can see is the route of the long distance Cleveland Way path. On the way from Carlton and Cleveland to Faceby is another ford. However, this one has cobbles in the bottom and makes for quite a rough ride. Across from me you can see the depth gauge. I wonder just how far it does come up. If it's anything above 4 feet, then I'd be standing in water now. Leaving the village of Faceby, we descend away from the hills and back towards Tees Valley proper. From this location it's possible to see the 4 hills that we've cycled up below. From the left these are Hasty Bank, Cold Moor, Crinkle Moor and Carlton Bank. At the pass between Crinkle and Carlton Moor is the Lord Stone's Cafe at the top of Carlton Bank. For anyone who's seen Preston's or Potto's wagons on the road and wondered where they came from, then this is their depot, which is just to the south of Hutton Rugby. At the next junction I have to make another decision. Do I go through Hutton Rugby and the dip and make my way back to Teesside by the Three Armed Giants, or turn left? Well, we'll go left because it's a bit longer and nicer. down to Craythorne, and then round on the smaller roads back towards Yarm. There's lots of cyclists out today, just as you'd expect on a sunny day like this. The wind isn't too bad, but it is still cold, so it's still arm warmers on for me at the moment. I've just passed through Craythorne and taken a quiet road, but unfortunately I still have the A67 to do to get through Yarm. It's been a brilliant day. Unfortunately the sun is getting covered by some clouds at the moment, but it's still great to be out on the bike. Freedom and the sights that you see. Absolutely brilliant. As I came over the bridge after Yarm High Street, I noticed there was a lot of traffic going up Yarm Road, so decided to keep left and to make my way up to Long Newton via Early Nook. After that I'll cross the A66 and make my way up towards Bishopton. Look at the three armed giants over by Stillington, throwing their arms all over the place, and I bet you they're going woo woo. Obviously cyclists have woken up. Well, it's time to make the last route choice for today. Do I turn left and go via Bishopton and then Stillington back to Red Marshall, or do I just go Red Marshall and Carlton? Looking at my odometer, I see I'm only about 17 kilometres short off the 100 kilometres I had planned. So that makes the decision that it's straight off to the right. If I do a loop round Wilverson, I'll get almost exactly 17 kilometres. I'm now in Thorpe Hughes, and I thought I'd finish the vlog here. Only about another 10k to go to get home. It's been an enjoyable ride. I've been over all those roads previously, but maybe not in that direction or in that order. I've thoroughly enjoyed it though. Just goes to show you don't have to have a route planned. You can just go ahead and go anywhere you like. Come to a corner, make decisions and enjoy the ride. Thanks for watching the vlog. I hope you did enjoy it. Until next time, bye for now, stay safe.